In this video, I want to share the mathematical concept of exchange rates and best buys. So I'll share some problems or go through some problem demonstration which is helpful for academic students and critical thinkers. So let's jump straight into the video. Before going into problem solving, I want to share a brief overview of what are exchange rates and best buys, this concept in mathematics. So if I go to Google and search exchange with the keywords exchange rates and best buys in mathematics definition. So I have this Chrome extension included, so it has this definition. So exchange rates refer to the value of one currency in relation to another, indicating how much one currency you can exchange for a unit of another currency. So currency exchange is basically exchange rates. So this concept is essential for currency conversion and international trade. So best buys, and what is the best buys definition? So best buys in mathematics involve using mathematical methods such as unitary method and common multiples to determine the best value for a deal during purchases, which can also involve understanding exchange rates for accurate pricing in different currencies. So you can use unitary methods and common multiples to figure out the best buys. So if you have a very brief understanding of what are exchange rates, which is currency conversion rates, and best buys, which is using unitary method and common multiples, we can now focus on some starter problems. There are three categories here, so I'll focus on the medium problems. So the first problem, let's read the problem. It says potatoes cost £9 for 12 point. This is a best buy problem. So potatoes cost £9 for 12.5 kg bag at a farm shop. The same type of potatoes cost 1.83 pounds for a 2.5 kg bag at a supermarket. So where are the potatoes better value? So what is the best buy? Is it £9 for 12.5 kg bag or 1.83 pounds for 2.5 kg bag? So the the heavier the bag for the lesser amount of pounds, that's the best buy. Okay, so let's try to solve this problem. So use my pen tool. So it says £9 for 12.5 kg bag. So £9 for what? 12.5 kg bag. So is this better, or 1.83 pounds for 2.5 kg bag? So 1.83 pounds for 2.5 kg bag. So let's use the unitary method to figure out which one is better. So if I use unitary method in this deal, if I use for £9, there is 12.5 kg. So for 1 pound would be what? 12.5 by 9 kg, right? So if I use my calculator, so if I divide 12.5 by 9, I get 1.388888. Okay, so this is what? 1.38. So for each pound I get 1.3 kg, 38 kg of bag. And if I use the unitary method here, what do I get? For 1.83 pounds I get 2.5 kg. So for 1 pound I get what? 2.5 divided by 1.83, which is what? If I use the calculator again, so I divide 2.5 by 1.83, I get what? 1.36. Okay, so this is 1.36 kg. So I get 1.38 kg of potato bags for this deal for each pound, and I get 1.36 kg of potato bags for this deal. So which deal is better? Obviously this deal is better because I get a better amount of, or better weight of potato bags for the same pound, which is 1 pound. For 1 pound I get 1.38 kg of potato bags, and for 1 pound in this deal I get 1.36 kg of potato bags. So this deal is better. So this is how you can I can use unitary method to solve best buy problems. This is the best buy problem. So I use the unitary method to solve the best buy problem. If I now focus on problem number 3 and let's read the problem, it says this is also a Best Buy related problem. So the problem says Linda is going on a holiday in Czech Republic. She needs to change some money into koruna. So koruna is one type of currency, one currency basically. She can only change her money into 100 koruna notes. So Linda wants to change up to 200 pounds into koruna. So she wants as many 100 koruna notes as possible. So the exchange rate is 1 pound is equal to 25.82 koruna. How many 100 koruna notes should she get? So if I have the information, so if I get the information from here, so what is the information here? 1 pounds is 25.82 koruna, right? 1 pounds is, let's say this is P and this is K. Okay, 1 pounds is 25.82 koruna. So how many 100 koruna notes should she get? This is the requirement of the problem. So how many 100 koruna notes? So what is the max that she should target? 200 pounds. So 200, so she needs 200 to convert 200 pounds into koruna. So if 1 pound is 25.82, what is 200 pounds? 25.82 multiplied by 200, right? 25.82 multiplied by 200. So if I use a calculator, so if I multiply 200 with 25.82, I get 5,164. So she wants 5,000. The calculator says 5,184. Okay, she basically needs to convert 5,184 koruna. She wants this 5,184 koruna. So and now she has to split it into 100 koruna notes, right? So how many koruna notes maximum can she get? So if I, let's just say this is 64. Okay, so how many should be there? If I divide 5,164 by 100, I get 51.64. okay, so approximately 51 koruna notes is required. 51 number of 100 koruna notes she should get in order to fulfill the 200 pound or 5,164 koruna requirement. So this is what was required. How many 100 koruna notes should she get? So around 51 100 koruna notes. Now I'll focus on problem number 4 of the medium category of the topic exchange rates and Best Buys. So this problem is like previous one, is a mixture of both exchange rate and Best Buys concept. So let's read the problem. So Ben, a person, goes on a holiday to Hong Kong. In Hong Kong, Ben sees a camera costing Hong Kong dollars 3,179.55 Hong Kong dollars. So in London, an identical camera costs 285 pounds. So the exchange rate is 1 pound equals 12.30 Hong Kong dollars. So Ben buys the camera in Hong Kong. So he buys the camera in Hong Kong. So how much cheaper is the camera in Hong Kong than in London? So if I go to my problem solving, let's say exchange rates and Best Buys. Okay, so if I use my pen tool, so what does it say? Ben goes on a holiday to Hong Kong. So in Hong Kong, Ben sees a camera costing Hong Kong dollars 3,179.55. So in Hong Kong, this costs what? 3,179.55. So this is the Hong Kong dollar cost, or HK. Let's just say HK dollars. Okay. So in London, an identical camera to this costs, the same camera costs 285 pounds. So it costs what? In London it costs 285 pounds. Okay, so let's just say P. I can write the symbol. So let's just say it costs 285 pounds. So the exchange rate is 1 pound equals 12.30 Hong Kong dollars. So 1 pound, that's 1 pound equals 12.30 Hong Kong dollars, or HK dollar sign. Okay, so 1 pound equals, this is the conversion rate. This is the conversion rate. 1 pound equals 12.30 Hong Kong dollars. So Ben buys the camera in Hong Kong. So he buys it with what? 3,179.55 Hong Kong dollars. So how much cheaper is the camera in Hong Kong than in London? So what would it have cost in Hong Kong dollars when if he had bought it in London? So in London, £1 is the exchange rate is £1 is 12.30 Hong Kong dollars. So for £1, I get 12.30 Hong Kong dollars. So what is the rate for 285 pounds? Because that's what it costs in London. So 285 pounds is what? 285 pounds is 12.30 multiplied by, okay, right, multiplied by 285. Okay, so if I use my calculator, let's say I use a calculator. So 12.30 multiplied by 285, and we get 3,505.5. So it costs 3,505.5. This is in Hong Kong dollars because I have converted the pound in Hong Kong dollars. So this would have cost in Hong Kong dollars. This is the amount that would have cost in Hong Kong dollars if Ben had bought it in London, which is 285 pounds. So obviously 3,505 is greater than 3,179. So how much greater is 3,505 than 3,179? So if I use my calculator again, 3,505.5 minus 3,179. So what is the difference? 326.5. So 326.5 is the amount of the amount in Hong Kong dollars that is cheaper if Ben buys it from Hong Kong, which he did, right? So if he had bought in London, he would have cost 326.5 Hong Kong dollar equivalent more money. I hope you get an idea of, or a brief idea about, the mathematical concept of exchange rates and best buys and how you can solve problems regarding to these concepts. So in the next video, I'll focus on some more problems regarding these two concepts. So stay tuned for that.